What do you make of those jokes?
Kenyans are hilarious. They're happy that at least someone is speaking the language they want to hear. We are promising and we are telling Kenyans, this is how we are going to have you develop yourself. This is where the money is going to come from. Not telling people that we are going to tax you, yes. We are going to give you 6,000 shillings every month, yes. We are also going to define you, design you, give you a wheelbarrow, a spade in the modern 21st century, and then we bottom you up without recklessly or recklessly telling you that this is how we are going to do it. The question here is how. These clothes you see, I bought them in the equivalent of Mutumba market in the US. They make me look good, don't they? But you come here and tell people that we are going to ban Mitumba. What about those families that have depended on Mitumba? What about those families that have taken loans and collaterals and taken their kids to school, surviving on the Mitumba? You want to come and tell me that because I'm smart, I'm wearing a suit, you should look like me? That's the class theory that you're trying to do away with. Let people have that freedom to grow weed, to have fiber, to have industrial manufacturing from that fiber, so that people can be hopeful in life. I have this, I can take it to the industries available, as my colleague will later on say, and then let us do what we can do. If you go to Tibet today, you go to the Himalayas today, people have got domestic homemade garments, which are natural, which are traditional, which speak the language the people themselves want. But you cannot come here with theories that are defeatists, with the theories that are copy-pasted, with the theories that come from people who are wearing suits, who are thinking for you. People wear suits, nothing wrong with that. But then when they wear a suit and they go to school, which we have gone on a very serious note, I've gone to the white man's school and I've read his culture. I've eaten his food and I've heard what they are. But I'm still a Kenyan in heart. And a real Kenyan is that who is suffering economically, not that one who is being told how to be redesigned in his mindset. We have to remove this myopic behavior, the mental slavery, the mental status, that what comes from up, trickling down, copy-pasted, is good for you. And what you have, you cannot think. So Kenya is no longer going to be a nation of people thinking for them. It is going to be a nation where people should think for themselves. It is going to be a nation where immigration policy is going to dictate. Foreigners will have to leave this country if they have no value addition to this country. The Chinese will have to leave this country if they have no value addition to this country. They have come in this country and taken over the jobs belonging to Kenyan graduate engineers who do nothing other than sitting at home. The graduate engineers, like any other graduates, have taken loans from HELP. They have no means and ways of paying them. If you go to some of these policies that we have, you will find out that there is class and divides pegged on the Chinese mentality. They have come into Africa and destroyed Africa after destroying Asia, after destroying Sri Lanka, taking the Sri Lankan port as collateral, after destroying Beira in Mozambique, taking Beira as collateral, after destroying Lusaka International Airport, taking Lusaka International Airport as collateral. And now they're in Dar es Salaam and in Uganda, but in Kenya, the president has told us lies. He's not telling us. Or those who have been running for president, who actually went for this small piece of metal known as SGR, which came in, and a few men and women flew and had wines and spirits in Shanghai, in China, where they drank, came back very drunk and said, oh, now we need this for you. That's why the country is indebted. That's why we now have the police officers looking like madmen in the streets. Nobody cares about them. Given an uniform like those ones of a Chinese. That's why now the mental status of the police officers is destroyed completely. Because a Kenyan graduate police officer or a graduate police officer who joins as a constable is paid as a constable, whereas his colleague who joins as an inspector is paid as an inspector. And remember, they have taken loans to repay.